Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm going to be showing you just a couple of records by the Sex Pistols and then some glow-in-the-dark stuff. And this is in response to excuse me, to Monkey Mid, who shows Kiss records. Or actually, he shows bootleg Kiss records. And even if you're not a Kiss fan, which I'm kind of not, his videos are just really fun to watch. And he always, well, not always, but every once in a while, he'll show a Sex Pistols record before he starts showing the Kiss bootlegs. And after he shows the Kiss record, after he shows the Sex Pistols record, he says he's going to do a video of all of his Sex Pistols records. So I thought I would do one just to get him inspired to show his, because I'm sure his are a lot more than mine. I don't have any bootleg Kiss records. These are all legitimate Warner Brothers releases. So let's get started. This one is a Record Store Day picture disc. And believe it or not, I have never opened this. So you're seeing a first. And that's the Record Store Day picture disc version of kind of the only Sex Pistols record. Actually, it is the only Sex Pistols record. Any other records by them are compilations and stuff like that. Unless you want to get into the little 7-inch records that they put out, which I don't have any of those. Okay, and here's the second one. And this is the same record as the picture disc, but it also has a live record in it. And it's a gatefold, which I don't need to tell you that. You can see that. And there's the concert. And then there's the regular. And these are different colors. One's yellow. And the other one is pink. And I'll show you that. And the pink one is the live concert record. Okay. And the last Sex Pistols record I have is this one. And it's not a Sex Pistols record. It's a band from I don't know where. I'm not sure where this band is from, maybe Italy or Spain. And this isn't an original copy, this is a repressing of the original that came out in 1978. And it's all the songs on the first record, but they're done by, I guess, these musicians from Spain or Italy. And the reason why I'm showing you this is the strangest, funniest thing that, it's not the strangest, funniest thing I have in my record collection, but it's in the top 10. You have to hear this thing to believe it. It's really, really funny. The man's voice as he's singing the songs is Words can't describe how crazy it gets. And he changes the words. You can tell he doesn't have a lyric sheet. So he's just going by what he hears on the original Sex Pistols album. And the words that he, can't understand, he just makes up something and throws it in. And that's what makes this record a must-have. If you like the Sex Pistols, you need to get this thing. You'll laugh until you're sick. It's I found out about it through Dangerous Minds, that little website that shows strange things, strange news articles, and they had an article on this one. So anyway, there it is. Okay, that's all the Sex Pistols stuff I have. Now, let's go to the glow-in-the-dark stuff. Now, this record isn't glow-in-the-dark. This is just a regular-looking record. And it's the soundtrack to The Return of the Living Dead. And it's got bands on it like The Cramps, The Damned, Tall Boys, 45 Grave, Flesh Eaters, TSOL. But I also have the same record. And it's exactly the same thing, except for this one is a glow-in-the-dark record. And now that I think about it, I might have a few more glow-in-the-dark records, but since I have thousands and thousands of records, it's hard to remember which ones are glow-in-the-dark, and well, it's just hard to remember which ones you have that are glow-in-the-dark. But anyway, here's the glow-in-the-dark version of the soundtrack to Return of the Living Dead. And here's the best glow-in-the-dark record that I have. It's the soundtrack to Harold It and Maude. And there's a lot to this thing. And it's on Trademark of Quality, which is, it seems like a bootleg label, but maybe it's not. I have some Cramps records that are bootlegs that have that stamp. But this is not a bootleg, this is an official thing. And Discogs says they only made 50 of these. So I guess you gotta take them at their word. And this is the glow-in-the-dark one. It's it's not green, it's kind of yellow. The other one was green. Anyway, this one it's just for looking at. When you play it, the little things in the vinyl that make it glow in the dark, really you can hear them. Like loud, you can hear them. So a recording of this is going to be a real poppy sounding record, meaning the needle is hitting the little glow in the dark things, and it's loud. I'm checking to see if there's anything else in this, and there is. I got this record off of a guy on eBay, and I gave him $175 or $200 for it. I can't remember. Maybe it was $200. Here's the little record that came with it, and it's not glow in the dark. This side doesn't have anything on it, which is strange. And this little record came with it. And God, there's There's all kinds of little things in here. There's a little lyric sheet to the 7-inch. And this record is white. Okay. Let's put these down. And this is a poster that came with it. And it's just advertising the soundtrack that this record company put out. And I guess the other releases, the jackets look like that. And I guess this is to try and sell the record. Although something tells me this record didn't need someone to try and sell it. I'm sure that all the copies they made of all the different copies that they made sold rather quickly. And here's the book. Let's hope I have this centered. And this is a bunch of shots from the movie. Actually, looks like it's shots from when they weren't filming the movie. And they have quotes by different actors or different people that had something to do with it. I don't know if the record was, well, I know it wasn't worth $200, but it hasn't come up on eBay since. And the people on Discogs, if there is one for sale, if you think $200 is a stupid amount of money for a record, you should see how much they want for it now. Because I got this right when it came out. It's kind of too bad that the guy had to sell it. I always wonder when special records come up on eBay, you know, what kind of hardship is this person going through to where they would sell this record? It's kind of, it's sad in the way that a pawn shop is sad. It's kind of sad that pawn shops exist. People getting rid of their stuff because they have to. Okay, this is the book, and that's the record. So that's it for now. Thank you.